Musicality.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andy here and I'm back with another video. I know I've been away for a little bit, but I want you guys to know that it's been for good reason. And in today's video, we're pretty much going to talk about a couple things involving Full Circle and also what I'm doing, as you can see, with my manga page currently. So first thing I want to get to is going to be Full Circle. Full Circle pretty much just went up on Webtoons and VoiceMe.com for preview. So if you would like to check that out, I will leave a link in the comments or the description below. And then definitely feel free to check that out. If you guys are interested, VoiceMe is an online community where you can actually post your own original artwork and manga. They actually have contests that I say you can improve your writing skills, which I'm actually entering myself, and they also have art contests, I believe. You can go on their website down below and I'll leave a link, but just know they are very cool. They've helped me with getting this first webcomic / manga published, which is really cool as well. And if you guys are interested or want to do anything like that, I will leave a link to their page down below. Now that I have the preview up, I want to keep working on volume 1 from here, and I actually plan to release it by holiday of 2021. So with that, I just want you guys to know that is part of the reason I've been busy. It's also the last semester for me personally as a student. I've also dived into starting to learn more animation, so there's a couple of things going on at the moment, but between everything, I'm still having fun, still keeping strong with it, and still trying to get this content out to you guys. And pretty much because of that, just know that everything with these videos will become more steady over time, but for right now, YouTube is where I will check in with you guys from time to time. I do enjoy it, and if you have been watching these videos, I appreciate it a lot. So let's get to the manga page real quick. So as you can see, what I'm doing is I pretty much laid down the traditional page in order to make it so once it's scanned in through the scanner, it can act as the bottom layer. Then I use the digital layers on top in order to add screen tone or shading. And doing that with the assets on the right is a lot more handy because of the fact that if you wanted to do these traditionally, you would have to have the perfect hand in order to make some of the effect marks. Also, if you're making manga personally and webcomics now, I actually recommend ClipStudio, because ClipStudio actually has a feature now for people that actually make webtoons as well. So main thing I'm trying to do is I'll look through the assets, see what I need, kind of go through. Sometimes I'll even use brushes to make the effects versus try and even use the actual effect itself, because you can get better effects sometimes with the brushes you find in ClipStudio. So even on top of Full Circle, after school ends this next semester, I've decided to even take on another project. All I can share right now is that it's going to be called Dash Delivery, and I plan to make it a fun webcomic that you can read, most likely on VoiceMe and Webtoons as well. I plan to mainly go with VoiceMe, but I'm just going to see how the script goes down the line because I'm going to enter another contest for the writing for them. And also, this will be my first full-fledged digital comic, so also I think it'll be really cool. I'll upload another video here soon with a speed video on that. So let's go back to this video real quick. So let's see, it looks like I've started the digital process. So in this video, the digital process for me is where I take everything I inked, and this completely erases the stress of inking it. So I think this is good to do for now if you're a beginner artist like myself. And you pretty much go through and you ink it the way you think will look like manga, and you give that a shot, like an actual shot. And then if you don't want to do that, you can just sketch it, or you could just do this all digitally again. You don't have to listen to me. This is just my personal take. But anyways, it's a good layer for me because it helps, and I think it's a really refined sketch in the end. So if you do your pages traditionally, or if I plan to do my pages traditionally, I would take them, lower the opacity, put them in like you see, and then I just make sure that I do everything digitally from there. So what I'm doing from here is I'm actually taking the page and recreating it digitally, and I think that's a good step if you're not too good yet, because you can still end up using all the materials you want and getting that traditional look, but by the time you actually go in and do it, you'll get a more clear result like this. And I have seen that nowadays a lot of mangaka have switched to digital and still get that perfect effect. And I think it's also a lot more helpful because you don't have to go back and feel as trapped by the inking. So personally, I have been working with both because I still want to get better at inking, but I also know that digital can help me get a lot further. So if you're a new artist out there, definitely take this into consideration. I think this can be not only a time saver, but it can be a big help. And again, if you still want to do traditional, you know what I mean? I'm still doing fan arts traditional. I'll still do animation on the side too. So like, I like to keep my windows open as far as what art I do, and that's because I want to get good at all of them. So yeah, if you're doing multiple things, just know it takes time to get good at everything, and over time you will. Just you gotta give it that time. So let's see here. As you can see too, I also right now I'm doing the line work for Lentis. I like it a little bit more because see how solid the blacks are compared to the scanned in one. It helps because even then stuff like buildings and then clothing can have a lot more form and structure to it. So that's a lot of the reason why I really like the fact that I went digital for this page, and I might do that more over time, but for now I'm still going from traditional to digital until I feel like it'll just be better to go fully digital personally. But I like this method. Again, I'm still trying to get good at traditional too. So for now, I'm actually gonna let you guys just relax for a couple of minutes and just watch me work. And while I do that, I'll actually come back and then we will discuss more of what's going on throughout the video. For now, just enjoy. Alright guys, so as we're going through real quick, I just wanted to let you guys know that what I've been doing so far is I've actually used a tree brush located in ClipStudio that actually helped me get that background looking a lot better. I'm also currently getting ready to use screen tones, and screen tones help a lot because when you're trying to get that shade in your manga, or maybe you want like a gradient, it's a lot easier to be able to use a layer that can help you achieve those tones. So what I'll do is I'll select the layers that need to be selected, or the shapes in the page, and then I'll make sure that they are filled with the same screen tone so it stays consistent throughout the page. And this helps a lot again because instead of applying traditional screen tone, you're just able to do it right away through a digital layer. If you want to do screen tones too, whenever you select something, there is a screen tone button. You just have to look for it on the right of the hierarchy and you will be able to find it. And yeah, I'm just gonna again let you guys just watch as I go through and use these screen tones, and then I'll come back and we'll pretty much wrap up the video. Now that the page is almost done, what I'm doing is I'm just going in and I'm pretty much trying to make sure that all the tones are correct. And I just feel like this is a lot better, because if you're really trying to get your manga looking the way you want it, it's going to be a lot easier to get these specific tones, shades, and also just patterns in digitally versus traditionally, especially if you're new. So for me personally, again, I'm going digital as far as the final edits. But if you're a mangaka out there, just know you can still keep practicing that traditional path if you so desire, and you will most likely get there one day. But you have to just keep practicing. And I will too, of course, but I just know that I think my main strength lies with both mediums, so I plan to personally use both. And because I plan to use both, I think that is just going to be the natural course for now. Guys, this has been a wonderful video. I'm actually going to let the rest of the video play out from here for you guys. I've enjoyed this wonderful talk with you guys and updating you on what's going on in my life once again. Thank you for coming out and listening. If you have, I appreciate it more than anything. There will be more content coming to you guys soon. Again, you can check out the preview for Full Circle down in the description below. And thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, share the video, anything. It all helps and it's all appreciated. Until next time, guys. See ya.